Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back.
So this morning we are going on a pickup for some stuff that Candace bought yesterday, or maybe a couple of days ago.
Yep.
And there's also a potential that we could maybe pick some stuff. So we're in a big hurry. We do have orders to pull, though, before we leave. And we do have just a little bit of time before we have to go. So I'm going to try and get these things out of here.
Yep.
We already have the stuff that we pulled and packed last night in preparation. The good news is I don't think any of this stuff is very hard to pack at all.
It's all really easy packs. So
Okay.
that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, first thing in the Boba Fett drawer, some of the Paracomb.
Can you reach it? Because I can't get over there.
Some of this stuff here.
Okay.
Paracomb MD cold plasma stuff. $44.99 for that.
All right.
12 Charlie. This is a Marie Osmond doll. It's a small one in the box. Strawberry Blonde is the name. 12 Charlie. Behind you.
Oh.
Behind 12. Yep.
It's right here.
Yep. That little box.
Strawberry?
Yeah, Strawberry Blonde. Yep.
Marie Osmond, fine porcelain. Okay.
Yep. $19.99 for that.
All right, good. Go ahead
in
and see
the-
a doll sale.
I know. In the razor drawer, Moschino Toy 2 perfume. Big bottle.
I guess we have one left. Then,
They bought two.
Oh, they bought 2 bottles?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So we don't have any left.
Nope. $53.98 for those.
Okay. Nice.
In the cube, Back to the Future VHS.
Okay. I just listed that yesterday. We picked it up this past weekend.
Yep. $19.99 for that.
All right. Nice.
6 Charlie Elric the Dreaming graphic novel.
Okay. It's actually one of these, and I can just grab it right out of there.
Yep. And
Right.
then this doesn't have to go out today. If we get it packed in time, so be it. If not, we'll pack it when we get back.
Okay.
Razor drawer. Kathy Tate Santa Claus Okra Seed Pod.
There's no
ornament.
reason I can't pack that right
Yeah.
now. This thing right here.
Yep. That's it. And that sold for $17.
Okay, and that was basically all the sales we made since the last video. I don't even know what time that was.
That was like 7 o'clock last night.
7
I
o'clock
think.
last
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
So this is what we sold since 7 o'clock last night.
Yep.
All right, let me go ahead and get this stuff packed so we can get out of here. Okay, we are back, and man, we went on the one pick we knew we were going to.
Yep.
And we got the stuff we bought that Candace bought ahead of time, and then we got some more stuff too. That's how much we spent another $140 there.
Right.
And then while we were still there, Candace gets a call.
I got a phone call from one of our contacts that they were at our house and they invited us to come pick it. So we were just wrapping up that house pretty much. So we paid for our stuff, got everything loaded in the truck, and headed to the next house.
Straight there. We were there in about 20 minutes.
Yep.
And we spent another $215 there. And we ended up with a full truck. And because of the current state of things, I'll kind of show y'all what we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
We brought that stuff directly to storage.
Right.
So I'll probably be showing y'all that stuff next week or so. And the reason we are loading up on inventory like madmen right now is because if y'all remember, I'm dropping my entire family and their mother and Candace's mother off in New Orleans they're going to be gone for their flight. They're going to be right here. They're going to be gone for 2.5 weeks. It's going to be all me. So sourcing probably isn't going to be that strong while they're gone, to be honest. I'm going to be doing all I can. I probably will go to garage sales a little bit, but it's not going to be like it is when Candace is here.
Right.
It's just not.
Yeah.
So part of this is we're setting me up to have plenty of stuff to list while she's gone.
Yep.
And I think we're getting that done here. So also, the listing is going pretty well. This is our listing from yesterday. $460. It was a little weak. It's not bad, though. It's fine. We had a low goal this month. which I think we're going to end up blowing this away.
Yeah, we picked up some really good stuff today.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. And we discovered that some stuff we picked up Saturday is even better than we thought.
Right.
Which we'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, we're about halfway to our goal right now. 13 work days left. We have to average 387 a day to hit it. We'll do that easily. I think even I'll probably be working a little bit extra while she's gone.
Yeah.
So there might not be that much of a slip in total listings. If I'm working a couple of hours extra a day,
right.
It might end up getting closer to 15,000 this month.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I'm going to show y'all the stuff we bought today, like I said, probably next week or the week after. Mm-hmm. But we're going to take a look at some of the stuff we bought at garage sales on Saturday. We already showed them some stuff we bought
Saturday. We showed
Saturday.
some, and we're going to do some today, and we'll probably do some more tomorrow because we have a lot. After we do this first round, I'm going to kind of gauge to see what we have left
we
to
might
show.
finish it off today.
We might.
We'll see.
So, this first whole bench is from one sale where we paid $90 for everything.
We did everything. So is this everything?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Were you thinking there was something else?
No, I don't know. I just didn't know if that was everything or not. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I was just trying to figure out how we got to 90. Oh, no. Is that 90?
Maybe there is other stuff, but this was all in one box together. So
let me look real quick.
Okay.
I added it up real quick, and yeah, it was about 90. So that sounds about right.
Yep.
So we got these smart plugs. I think this accounted for $10 of the 90, and these are brand new. They sell on eBay for $10 a piece plus shipping. I'm probably just going to lot them all together for around 30, maybe 35. I might be able to squeeze 35 out of that for 4 of them brand new in the box. I don't know about these rabbits.
These are little Goebel rabbits made in Germany. I think they're West Germany. There's a sticker over it. I have to pull it off. But I looked real quick. I paid $1 each for them, and they sell for about $25 for the pair.
Okay. These are way better than I expected.
Yeah.
I thought they would be good. Like the Canon Power Shots are usually pretty decent. This one is worth about $100. Now I don't have the chargers for either one, so I wasn't able to test them. They look like they're in great cosmetic condition.
Yeah.
This one's worth about $100. This one, believe it or not, this is a SD3500 IS digital elf. This one's worth about $200.
Yeah.
But I do have to buy the chargers for them.
Right.
That one had $10 on it right here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this one had a price on it or not. So, but we did pay $90, and we know that because Candace had the Venmo transaction
Right.
on her phone. You bought those glasses.
Yeah, we paid $4 for these. They're worth probably $20. They're not as good
that's
as.
it?
Yeah, I was hoping they'd be better. They're just some
Cool.
Snoopy St. Patrick's Day themed glasses.
Okay. And then I picked this out. I think we paid $4 for this as well. That's a you see, it's a bar set, fire truck bar set. That's probably worth about $40. And then that next thing, I'm probably going to keep that. That's just a 500 gigabyte external drive, which I'm probably keeping. Always need storage. And then, I don't know about those shoes.
They're hiking shoes. Look how it looks like there's a handle on the bottom. That's kind of weird.
Look at that.
Yeah. The brand is D-Beck, and
Did you look them up at all?
I did. I did. Actually, I looked them up there, and I don't remember. I remember they're pretty good. I wouldn't say like outstanding, like over $100, but they're pretty good.
Well, they're in great condition, huh?
Yeah.
Are they like rock climbing shoes?
No, they're hiking shoes, is what they call them.
Well, they don't have a whole lot of grip.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't know.
Right.
Okay, this is assigned with the
Marquise Brown.
Yeah.
It's got a Beckett COA. I think I ended up paying like $20 for that. That probably wasn't the best buy we made. I don't know. It's probably only going to be like $35, $40. And then the last thing we bought there, I paid $35 for the shoes and the hat. And these are some special Adidas shoes.
2008.
Yep, and they're called Superstar 1 Celtics. And we have the original tags in the box. We have the original box. We have the shipping invoice from the Celtics store.
Yep.
So, yeah, feel pretty good about those. I'm not 100% sure what they're worth, to be honest, because, like, there's prices all over. We've seen, I think we saw it sold for like 300 and something. And then there's an active, somebody trying to get 800.
Yeah. Now, ours are new, and I don't know what that $300 pair, I don't know what the condition was.
I doubt anybody ever wore any of these. Look, yeah, check it out.
Yeah, I mean, they're new.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say at least $200-$300 or maybe more.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I decided to take a shot at. We usually don't buy stuff like that. This hat's really nice, too.
Yep.
The fact that we got both for $35, I'm like, well, that's probably $15-$20 hat at least.
Yeah.
And that's the way I look at that kind of thing. I'm like, all right, the hat kind of defrays some of the cost of the shoes if the shoes end up being total bust.
Right.
Like if they end up being fake or something like that. But I'm going to look at them a little more. I'm pretty sure those are not fake.
I mean, you've got the paperwork in there where they were,
right.
the packing invoice. So.
Here's the thing, though. We've never actually sold shoes that had to be sent for authentication before.
Right.
Those will.
Yeah.
And we have the original box. The original box is in great condition. You can see it. Well, I don't know. It's okay. But
yeah. whenever you sell something that's going to authentication, you have to describe any flaws. Like, I don't know if that's something that's going to come off or not. Like, that would have to be described. If you didn't have the original shoelaces, you have to disclose that. Just every little detail. So, yeah, there's like a little scuff there that has to be disclosed. So, yeah, that's so fun. It's not just about, are they authentic? Is the person getting what you said they were getting? Like, as far as condition.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. Maybe that's something we sell on Poshmark. Or
try Poshmark at Macari first.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the authenticity. I'm just
the headache
of selling those on eBay and
right.
going through authentication and having them fail because of something other than authenticity.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to show them some more stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good, though.
A good sale, yeah.
Especially with these cameras.
Right.
Like one of these, like we're already money ahead just selling the cheaper of the two cameras. I do have to buy chargers for those, though. Okay, we're going to show you all some more stuff. These are some cases. They actually had them marked at $25 a piece at the garage sale. And they look kind of interesting to me, so I looked them up real quick and decided I wanted to buy them. When we walked up, they told us, the lady who was out there, she said, we're looking to wheel and deal, or we're,
it was late. It was almost noon, I think.
So, yeah, it was one of the later ones we went to. And she said, make an offer, blah, blah, blah. We want to get rid of this stuff. So I did make an offer. Instead of $50, I offered $30
for the pair.
For both.
Yep.
So we're into them for $15 a whack. I very briefly looked them up. Just now, I looked them up a little more, and I'm pretty sure this Gator brand is owned by Shure, Shure, which makes microphones and stuff. And yeah, so June 7th, that's 5 days ago. That bottom case right there, that's this one right here. Somebody got $200. It is pre-owned. Ours, I think, actually might be a little cleaner than theirs. So that that's probably about a $150 case or so. Mm-hmm. And then I'm not sure about that other one. It's also a Gator case too.
Right.
So we're going to make some good money on those. Packing is not going to be that big of a deal because they are like I can just put them in boxes and make it pretty tight because they are sturdy.
Right.
Cases. They're meant to handle some abuse. But I'm not going to just put a label on them though.
So yesterday at the video, the haul, we showed y'all some shoes we bought, some VHS. We went to like this family estate sale and then went back later that day. This is the stuff we actually picked up that morning.
And we actually sold one of those VHS we showed them.
We did. The Back to the Future.
Yep.
So we paid, I think, $20 for everything. And we may have some more stuff somewhere too. I don't remember what all we bought there. But Lonnie found a bunch of like needlepoint, needlecraft kits.
I just started grabbing them because...
Look at that. Beatrix Potter.
Okay.
Peter Rabbit, yeah.
I just grabbed the ones I thought might be interesting.
Yeah.
And then I didn't bother looking anything up though because I knew we were going to get it really cheap.
Yep.
Magical Moments game. I think that might be $20 or $25 or something. I didn't find that because I started hearing prices that Candace was getting on
and
stuff.
You're like, yeah, I'll take it.
And I was like,
Sealed Disney, yeah.
Let's see where this No Color MM and Friends block. Okay.
Don't know what that means.
It's a solid block of wood though.
Yeah. Okay, so I found a bunch of LSU glassware, and I just pulled a few out. These 2 boxes are chock full. I don't remember how many we bought.
You might have 40 pieces.
It was something like that. Yeah. But you can see it's like the old LSU, like from the 80s. Look at this one, how cool. So yeah, both of these boxes are just full of this glassware.
Yep, they're chock full.
Yeah, and then Lonnie found these cards that are new, I believe. Yeah, they're still sealed.
Yeah.
All 4 decks. So those are cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably not going to be a ton of money.
No, but they're neat.
Yeah.
So, do you want to show one more round, or which one?
Yeah, and then we're going to show one more round, and then we have got to get to listing.
Yep.
We haven't listed I don't think we've listed a single thing yet today.
Right.
Oh, I've got to edit video too.
Yep.
Leaving out of here early in the morning to go source, like it's awesome, but like it throws off our schedule, and I like my schedule.
The good thing is though, tomorrow's Friday, and we're not planning on going to garage sales because we already have the stuff.
Next round of stuff we're going to show y'all, all from one sale. We did have to move quickly. We were the only ones. I think we might have been one of the first people at this sale.
Yeah, it had just started.
Because like we had pulled up and we had a few minutes all to ourselves, and then a couple other cars pulled up. And so then we were like, all right, we got to move.
Yep.
So these purses, $5 a piece?
Yes.
So that's a Harry Potter one. I think this one's probably worth about 40. We think this one's probably about 35. This toilet bound. That's weird. I don't know what the heck's going on. I don't know. They're in really good condition.
They are.
And then they have, this one is not branded or anything.
It's just a generic little purse.
But it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know. It's not a brand. It's not branded that we can see. So this might be more around 20
25, yeah.
Right.
And we're into them for $5 each.
Yeah. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then we have some Harry Potter stuff.
These are Noble Collection magical creatures, and we're into them for $2 each. We have the Hungarian Horntail, the Dementor, Buckbeak, Hedwig, and Dobby. Okay. And
we only looked one up so far, and it was worth like $20, $25.
So we've probably got about $100 worth of stuff here. Now the question is, do we want to part them out or sell it as one set? I don't even know how much they made. Like, is this the complete set?
I would doubt it is.
Yeah.
Because based on what I'm seeing, it looks like they probably had a lot more.
Yeah.
You know? Like
so we're into all of them for $10.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah.
They threw this in. Okay. This is just a little USB power supply I picked up. I'm probably keeping it. We also got these 2 little sets. These are not like, they're cool looking. Like these are the different house pins here. Yeah,
they're lapel pins.
Yeah, and then those are some kind of coins of some sort.
Some gold coins.
And it looks like to me those are probably worth like $12 to $15 a piece. We'll probably just lot those 2 up for like maybe $20 or something.
Right.
We're into them for 4 total, 2 and 2.
Yep.
2 is kind of their number. They are cool though, aren't they?
They are.
They're cool little sets. Somebody will buy both of those for like $20, $22.
So. Mm-hmm.
Michael Jackson.
Funko, yeah.
$2 we paid for that
$2.
too.
It's still got the cellophane around it.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
yeah.
And then, we've had this before. We knew, it's funny, like, after you've been doing this stuff for a while, you start to see the same things. Like, these are pretty uncommon because we know they sell them at Disney, right?
Yes.
Or is it Universal?
No, it's Disney at Animal Kingdom, and they're very expensive.
At the parks.
Right.
And so she said, I'm going to need $5 for that because we spent a lot of money on that. Because they probably spent like $80 or something like that on it.
Now, I'm trying to remember when we've had it before, wasn't there some kind of thing that goes under your shirt? This is magnetic.
Yeah, but we don't have it.
We don't have that.
Right.
So,
I mean, we may only end up getting, $40, $30 or something for it. It's a band sheet, but it sits on your shoulder. Go ahead, pop it on your shoulder real quick.
And then it's animatronic. Like you control,
right.
You can control it with this thing.
All these different controls.
Yeah, you can make it move. And whenever you turn it on, it actually makes sounds. Yeah.
Don't bite me. Ah! Ah! Let go! Let go! That's what me and Pippin do at night sometimes.
You can make it look around. Yeah, they're pretty cool. And it's like a soft latex. So.
Yeah, it's neat.
And then we found, these are Schleich, right?
No, they're Breyer.
Breyer.
Yeah.
Look at that guy, how cool.
I know. I don't even know what they're worth. We haven't looked them up yet.
We paid $2 a piece for these.
Yeah, so we're into them for $8. They're all, even this little guy here, we paid $2 for. It's a Breyer, $19.99. They're not super old.
This one won't stand up.
He will not stand up.
Yeah.
I don't know how he ever would though.
Yeah.
Like, 2 of his hooves don't touch the ground. So how would he have ever stood up?
Well, we said he. I think it's a she.
Okay. Why do we even need to know that, Breyer? Stop. I don't want to see that.
Yes, they made him
They did.
anatomically correct.
Is he broken? No, he's not. Okay. And this is a different looking. I think it's a. You know what? I wonder if I didn't check all of them.
You probably didn't.
It's anatomically correct, though, so I'm assuming it's probably a Breyer.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Sometimes it's on the inside of the leg, the back leg, like up in here.
I don't see anything. I don't see anything on this one.
Yeah. This one does have
it
Breyer.
does.
Yeah.
That says Breyer.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had to do some quick picking because we had competition walking up, and they were so. We change gears whenever that happens.
Yep.
Because you can lose stuff like that if you're not careful.
Right.
So yeah, I mean I think that's a pretty good bench full of stuff. I mean,
yeah, it's some fun items.
That's going to be a lot of fun. As a matter of fact, maybe we'll just go ahead and leave that stuff right there.
I think so. I'm gonna turn on the light in the box and start listing this stuff.
The light in the box.
The light in the box. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I think that is going to be it for this one.
Yeah, we need to get some listings done.
It's 1:36, and we have no listings up, but we're going to get to that right now. So thanks so much for watching, and we will see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.